300. What is the deal? This is your folk Shaka, the urban philosopher. I wanted to share my thoughts with you all very quickly. So as y'all know, I follow various news stations across the nation, and this one popped up on the feed. And I wanted to speak on it. I thought that we can learn something from it. If anything, it's something to think about. Now, the YouTuber Hassan Campbell did report on this clip as well. My take is going to be different. All right. I suggest you listen to his video as well if you want to hear his opinion, of course. But I thought it would be a good backdrop. Now, in this video, this guy's going to try to either assault or rob this woman. I'm going to go ahead and let them explain. Let's go.
Bill, this video is creepy for anyone coming home, whether it's day or night. But this woman tells me that she knew something was up as she approached her building at 2 in the morning. She saw the guy from the corner of her eye, but she was not expecting him to come into the building and then try to barge into her apartment. The video is terrifying. It was just a matter of seconds.
He was literally like 1 second from going inside.
Today, this brave woman, still shaking, finding the courage to speak out about that day as she arrived home from work around 2 in the morning.
Vicious. There was two guys like outside, right? And they were just like looking suspicious.
You see her walking into the building, cautiously eyeing a man on the side. Seconds later, that same man in the white tank top walks into the Sherman Avenue building behind her. She knew he was up to no good.
He followed me inside the building and he said miss twice.
She describes the horrifying moment seen in this video as the suspect accesses the lobby. Seconds later, the woman knew he was around the corner and she quickly tried to open her apartment lock. Her instincts spot on. He came right after her, determined to get inside.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. So as y'all can see, she made it just in time. Okay. Now, why am I reporting this? Okay. Well, y'all know that this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this happens. But I'm reporting this is because this is becoming more rampant than ever, okay? And it's going to get worse just because of the times. We are living in different times, okay? Totally different times than, 2020, or whatever. 2019. So already, okay? And with that, we are living in a time when, men are deprived of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? With women, okay? And economically, more than ever. But just speaking on the women portion, male virgins, okay, in their mid to late 20s are becoming more common every day, okay? And average men in general, y'all, are on the drought end of things, when it comes to women. And these things are for various reasons. That's another video, but it's going on. And when you add that with stuff like porn addiction and entitlement training, it can turn out to be a terrible situation, okay? Now, when I say entitlement training, I mean, for example, dudes like Kevin Samuels, okay? He had a show like a week or two ago, and we are going to review that the right way, where he had a somewhat attractive so-called black woman on his show, and she pretty much explained to him that she doesn't feel like all men are worthy of her respect or whatever, okay? And he gets triggered by it, all right? And then he responds back suggesting that men created this society, so she should respect all men. Okay? And so this is the same mindset that these types of dudes have when they gas themselves up to do BS like this. While that lame stuff he's talking over there is whack, and in the wrong man's mind, it could be detrimental to that person and society. Okay, y'all? That's why I'm going to review the clip. It's deeper, But, Me, bro, I have a daughter. Okay? And then I also have women that mean something to me that are within my community. All these women that I speak of are within my community. Okay? And I know that a lot of brothers out there or whoever might come through and listen to this video, I'm sure that that's the case for some of y'all. But I'm making this video today to explain to men that we must have real conversations with our women and daughters about how they go about protecting themselves in public. Okay? All right? And that's real. You know, I seen another video up there where a guy put a 16-year-old in a brief chokehold, you know, while she was sitting outside somewhere by herself going through her phone, you know. And it was just like, it didn't appear to be that the guy seemed like he was kind of crazy or whatever. But, you know, like I said, these type of things happen. You know, in my opinion, that girl had no business sitting how she was sitting in that open area going through that phone. But who knows? You know, a lot of times us as men, we don't have these conversations, you know? And as I told y'all before, I'm not a believer of the idea that women in general are to be protected by men. Okay? To me, that doesn't make sense, and it does not really exist, in my opinion. As I've said before, a woman receives protection when she is with the man, and I'm gonna repost that video, y'all. You know, a woman, no matter what the color in pedestrian life, is in any other more or less, she's not more or less safe than any other single woman. Okay? Now, where they might stay might make a slight difference. All right? However, if you are a woman, you are expected to, not if you are a woman, if you are a man, bro, you know, and you're dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying? You're expected to have conversations about how she should go about protecting herself when you're not present. Okay? That's where your primary value as a man comes in. You know, a lot of these dudes talk about money and things like that. Money's first. Man, yeah, you should be able to provide and take care of yourself. You know, if you want to be dealing with a woman like that. But you know what? Today, a woman can go out and get it. Your direction is where your value is going to come in the most. Your wisdom, direction, and leadership. All right? That's where the value is going to come in. All right? Because that's where the woman, she doesn't have that within her. That's something that the man possesses. He's supposed to. Okay? So that's pretty much what this video is about, man. You know, like I said, we got to have better talks. And also, for a lot of the so-called women that men are dealing with, if you're dealing with these women, you need to teach them how to protect themselves. You know, in my opinion, just a situation like this, because this woman had to come up into an apartment building and go into a hall, even if she didn't want to carry a real gun, she should have been, every time she get out of the car, she should have had a fake gun on her like it was in the holster. Okay? I mean, that's just speaking off the head or something like that. But there definitely should be better safety measures that should have been taken with this situation here. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have came down to this split second type of thing. Alright? But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, y'all. But y'all go ahead and comment below. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about this? You know, what do y'all think about this type of situation here? Do y'all think that, you know, due to a lot of stuff that you're seeing going on, with all this frustration and people out here dealing with these economic situations, that this stuff is going to get worse and that we need to be taking better safety measures with our loved ones and things like that? Or do y'all think that, it's just not really a big deal? Okay? And the police just need to get this bad guy out of the area and everything will be cool. Go ahead and comment below and let me know what y'all think. Alright? Like or dislike this information, but most definitely hit that bell because I'm going to drop something that you're going to like. Alright? Anyway, y'all, this is your folk Shaka, Urban Philosopher. I am out. It's 300.